General Hospital spoilers reveal that new findings in John's case have uncovered a terrifying truth, as a gun and bullet casings were found at the scene, officially pulling Michael into the center of a dangerous investigation. This evidence is the missing piece that investigators needed to link Michael to the murder of Agent John Jagger Cates. The gun, with markings matching the shell casings at the scene, has now become clear proof of Michael's presence at the time of the crime. With this evidence, the investigative agency begins to intensify surveillance on Michael and expand the scope of the investigation to those connected to him, including close ties within the Corinthos family. Michael knows that the situation has become more serious than ever. These concrete pieces of evidence have the potential to expose secrets he has tried hard to keep hidden, and could force him to pay a price, not only legally, but also in terms of broken relationships with loved ones and his partner. His seemingly peaceful life is rapidly collapsing, and with every passing moment, he is drawn closer to the possibility of being charged. Meanwhile, Michael's family and friends also start to worry as details of the case increasingly surface in the media. Suspicious glances and wary attitudes from those who once trusted him become more apparent, creating intense psychological pressure on Michael. To save himself and protect his family, Michael now has to consider every step carefully, trying to maintain calm and find a way to face the dangers closing in on him from all sides. Michael is facing tense new developments as he is accused of involvement in a serious crime, and the situation is becoming more complicated than ever. New evidence and surrounding suspicions make every gaze fall on him, pushing him into a very dangerous position. Meanwhile, Willow begins to realize the seriousness of the situation. She understands that although she once had complex relationships with Drew, her priorities have now shifted. Willow decides to set aside any personal interests related to Drew to focus on protecting Michael, who she realizes remains the center of her life. Willow's decision causes a powerful wave of change, not only within herself, but also in the relationships among members of the Corinthos and Quartermain families. She is ready to give up benefits related to Drew, choosing to stand by Michael during his most challenging time. Willow understands that this may cause tensions and disagreements with those around her, but she feels that now is the time to fight for the person she truly loves. With determination and unwavering loyalty, Willow embarks on a journey to protect Michael, despite the storms and dangers awaiting them. Michael and Willow are facing a complex situation, not only due to the pressure of criminal accusations, but also because their personal lives have become unimaginably complicated. To preserve their rights and protect their reputations, they realize that cooperation is the only way forward, though it's far from easy. Additionally, when the news leaks that Willow is pregnant with Drew's child, all hope for a clear plan by Michael suddenly collapses. The situation grows even tenser when another shock occurs. Sasha is also pregnant, and the father is none other than Michael. Amid emotional conflicts, Michael realizes that his life has now spiraled out of control. Willow also has to confront deep pain upon discovering that Michael, whom she has been striving to protect, had a brief affair with Sasha, resulting in a pregnancy. Although hurt, Willow knows she cannot abandon Michael in his time of greatest need. She recognizes that without cooperation, things could become even worse as external threats continue to loom heavily. The complexity of relationships among Michael, Willow, Drew, and Sasha forces all four to face difficult choices. Willow stands before a decision: find a way to support Michael, despite her own heartache between love and betrayal. Meanwhile, Sasha must face the reality that her future with her unborn child will not be easy. With Michael facing legal jeopardy and Willow's life turned upside down, both must tread carefully in choosing their path forward. Michael now has to fight not only to protect his rights and Willow, but also to find a way to fulfill his responsibilities towards Sasha and her unborn child. Their lives now resemble an inescapable whirlwind, where every decision carries unforeseeable consequences. Michael must weigh his choices carefully. Should he continue protecting his family with Willow, or accept responsibility for Sasha and her unborn child? Willow, with resilience and love, faces the decision of whether to forgive and stand by Michael, or seek new happiness with Drew and the child she is about to bear. In the end, both Willow and Michael understand that their choices will impact not only themselves, but also the future of many others, especially the children soon to be born. Amid the whirlwind of emotions, interests, and responsibilities, they must choose the path that is right for everyone, knowing that this could cost them more than they ever imagined. Michael and Willow, once a close couple, are now deeply entrenched in conflict and resentment, especially as their individual interests are under threat. Both bear wounds and anger that are not easily quelled. Willow feels betrayed, while Michael struggles with guilt and the complexities of the relationships around him. They cannot avoid tense clashes, and every conversation between them becomes a battle as rights and past hurts resurface. Family life turns chaotic as both seek to claim what they believe is rightfully theirs, from personal honor to financial rights and responsibilities to the unborn children. Every step, every decision one makes is watched and doubted by the other, making the family atmosphere stifling. Meanwhile, loved ones around them can do nothing but witness the escalating conflict, fearing that the tension between Michael and Willow could lead to irreparable consequences. This animosity and rivalry not only bring their relationship to a deadlock, but also significantly impact the lives of those around them. Michael and Willow seem unable to find a path to reconciliation, signaling a greater confrontation, a potential explosion that could change their lives forever. While both seek to protect their interests, they also realize that this hostility only makes everything more complicated and painful, driving their lives into a whirlpool without escape.